everybody in here wants to sell life insurance or cross-sell life insurance. Give us sort of what Caroline would say, your secret sauce.
Yeah, that's like the same question as a one-liner, but I feel like there's a common misconception in this industry that you're just gonna say one thing and you're just gonna make $1 million that year. That doesn't happen. So throughout the whole entire presentation, you're trying to sell, but the most important thing that you're gonna want to get from the client is their why. So if their why doesn't make them cry, then they're not gonna buy. Yes. So you have to pull that why out of them, because at the end of the day, if they don't find a reason why they want the insurance, then if they do sell, then that just means or if they do buy, that just means you probably just manipulated them if they really didn't want it. So they're gonna end up being a chargeback, because if they really don't know why they even want that, their first payment is gonna be deducted and they're gonna be like, I don't really think I want this. So I would just suggest continue asking them why this is important to them. That's going to be the most important thing that you're going to want to get from the presentation.
Absolutely. Miss Caroline, so me and her talked on the way back from Andy B's last night, and you sort of said the same thing. Mm-hmm. So where in that presentation do you ask, why? Why do you sort of explain what you sort of talked to me about?
Yeah, so basically my presentation is set up from the open, I set the expectation, and then I go into my discovery. And my discovery, going into that, my entire intention is to find their why, discover their why. And listening to new agents, like recordings and their presentations, I realized that a lot of people try to say people's whys for them. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, so I'm assuming you're requesting the information because you probably don't want to put the burden on your son when you pass away, right? And you need to hear them say it out of their mouth. And I literally just say, why is this even important to you? And Chris and Roger actually taught me something when I was at that telesales boot camp, to kind of use your curiosity. Pretend you're just sitting next to a friend talking about life insurance, and use your curiosity to ask them questions. If they have something in place, when'd you get that in place? Why did you even get that? How long have you had it? When you got that, why did you get that amount of coverage? And just use your curiosity to get, and then they're looking for more coverage. You already have something. I like it to play devil's advocate, like Roger always says. You already got something in place. Why? That's not enough? You want more? Really? And then they tell you, no, I do really, really want more. And they will open up to you. But you can't say it for them. You have to hear it come out of their mouth. Does that make sense?
That's perfect.